Yo guys, what's up? I'm Ethan from Familgus, and I'm going to be doing a different type of, like, it's going to be on a, what's it called, Ben?
Playlist.
Playlist. And it's going to be teaching voice fashion, and I'm basically going to be doing tutorials on hair, good fashion, new good looks for 2017, new good hairstyles for 2017, and stuff like that. So let's get right into this. I had to go do some real fast, so just give me 1 second on that. Okay, so what I got today is I got this. It's a really, really, really good, like, it's like a really, really good, I don't know if it's on freaking focus. It's a men's solution pomade, and it's a medium hold, high shine, which I think it's about accurate. I don't think the hold isn't really medium, but I'm just gonna tell you guys now that this product, if you leave it out, like without the cap on, it turns like super duper soggy. It ends up not being as good as it could be, because like I left it out for just maybe 2 or 3 days, and like it legit, like I don't even have to put my finger like even close to it, and it just comes out. Which it's actually better now. It's a little bit soggier because it's easier to maneuver into my hair, which is good and bad because sometimes it will fall out and stuff. And my I use a very good product that I've been using for a pretty long time now. It's been one of the better products that I've been using. It's an American Crew official supplier to men. It's a shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. I use it most as a conditioner and a shampoo because the shampoo gives it like the little, it just takes out all the dirt and grime in my hair, which is really good. But the bad thing is, if you get too many, if you don't condition your hair and you put too much shampoo in it, it will end up like it will end up like, what do you call it? It won't be as like it will take your hair. I think this is actually proven. It will take your hair longer to grow if you use too much shampoo in it, and it actually takes out some of the some of the, what do you call it? Some of the particles in your hair shines. If you get too much of that shampoo in there, it would take out that. But it's good how it takes out the dirt and grime, because you don't want dirt and grime in your hair because then you look bleh. Okay, so I use this here for shampoo, for conditioner and shampoo. I really don't use it for a body wash. I really just use it for hair and head and stuff like that. So,
And I just want to say another weird thing about the shampoo is it smells a lot like our old babysitter Jerry.
yeah, it does.
Weird, huh? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it does really smell like her.
Yeah, I remember her.
Okay,
Really nice.
so basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to like do my hair and make sure everything looks so good. I just found out that I forgot something. A towel. Alright, so Ben, give me the camera. You can go get it. It's just on the thing right there. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just really bad at remembering things. Okay, so I'm going to be using, I want to see if I can get a closer up of this. Sorry, the lighting's really bad in here.
Hey, Ethan, I'm going to go get something else besides the towel, too.
Yeah.
I need to go get, so I'll be, like, a little bit longer.
So this is just, it's not going to focus. I got too far away from the light here. There we go. So I think this will help it focus just a little bit better. Oh, crap. American Crew. Okay, so American Crew official supplier to men. It's not going to be able to show that. I don't know why. It's just not working right now. I need to get the lighting over here just a little bit. And basically, I'm going to show you my table of what I like, how I do this. It's basically, all it is this, which I got my watch right here that I have to use in the morning just for like fashion, looking good. And also this Redican 5th Adventure New York City for men texturizing clay firm grasp. It's basically just a texturizing clay which is really, really like tightened, which makes it really good for me. And I just got the generic brush, but this brush, it for some reason is, I don't know how it got like this, but it's like really, really, it's like more flexible than most brushes, because you don't, usually in a regular brush you could hear when it goes like that, but this brush you really can't, which I think is like a better effect of it. And also, that's mostly all, and now I'm actually going to get into the point where I am going to do it to this old rotten place. Okay, so I'm just going to set you guys right up here. Okay, so basically, I'm going to use the American Crew. Sorry, the lighting is terrible. I can't get this any better, guys. There we go. That may be a little bit better. It's this American Crew, and I only use a tiny, tiny bit of it. I don't use much, because if you use too much, your hair gets like super soggy and it doesn't work right. You can use this in like shower bath. I'm just using it right here because that's what I do. Now you're just going to get this towel and set right here. So basically I got about that much. Just rub it around into your hands for about,
Hey, Ethan.
say 20 seconds.
Want a special guest star?
Oh my god.
You want to try to style Phoebe's hair?
Oh, I don't think she's got enough. Okay, so I get that
But
much
you
on your
certainly
hands.
got the whiskers for it.
Okay. Here, Ben, I need a little help with this lighting because it's not showing up very well. Sorry, guys. Give me just 3 seconds because this is really bad right now.
You know, if I get any time on the computer, I'll probably edit all this out, right?
Yes, way better. Okay, so now I am going to get this stuff in my hair. You know what, I'm going to need a little bit more. I didn't get enough. Which is really going to be double that amount, which is going to be about that much. I'm going to redo that because I didn't get enough in my hair. Now, the good thing about the conditioner is it adds the amount of more what do you call them things? More particles, I don't know, to your hair, and it makes it look more firm, nice, and just mostly that.
And speaking of shiny hair, you're looking a little shiny.
Oh,
Can I powder you?
And so
Here, can I powder you?
I got another nice comb here. It's a firmer one, which I'm going to use easier. But can you hold the camera for me now?
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is you don't really want your hair, you don't want to put it in water and then just put it down, because when you get later in the day, it's just going to flop down like you didn't do anything. So I'm just going to put this up. Right now, since it still has the conditioner in it, I'm just going to do a little bit of that. And let's head over to the sink. Sorry for the lighting. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm only going to grab a handful of water. makes it super soapy. So that's decently good. And you don't, I personally, I like more bubbles in the front than I do the back because more of my front hair is doing more than my back hair is. My back hair is mostly just stabilizing it to look better. And then I'm just gonna mess around with it for a little bit. Just get it all in there. Even on the side, my sides are 2 inches, or no, 2 centimeters. And that's pretty dang short, but still, it's gonna help that. It's just gonna make all that dirt and grime and all that stuff get out of there. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a handful of water. Start from the back of your head and go down. Okay, so now you might have some bubbles on the side. Just clean that all off. Okay, so I'm going to need that comb. Wait 1 second. I'm getting the hard, firm comb, not the little soapy one, or the little. And I'm just going to brush it. Then I'm just going to brush it.
Done.
Or comb it straight down. And I don't have very long hair. I used to have pretty long hair, but then I wanted to get rid of a little bit of it. Okay, so now basically I have a line right here, and my line is on my right side. So I'm just going to comb it over this way. And that should leave a little bit of that conditioner on the brush, and I'm just going to brush that off because you don't want it in your hair. Once it's out, it's out. And as you guys can see, I have a little line here. It's not very good because I got my hair cut about a week ago. And here's one hairstyle that's okay for me, but the haircut that I got last didn't quite work out for this one. So I just like combing my hair completely back like that. That's not, let's see, like that a little bit. And then this is one of my more popular items that I like doing more. I brush it all the way forward like this.
A cowlick.
And then I floor this all over this way. And remember, you want this little back strip, which is about, to me it's about an inch. This is about 2 inches or an inch. Right there, I'm going to take this, get like a little clip, a bobby pin, whatever you want, but it has to be some type of clip. I don't think, it could work like a little tie, like this. It could work, but it cannot work too. So I'm just going to pull that up to keep that spot back, and I'm going to pull that back. And then I'm just going to have this, everything but that little section there, I'm going to put to the side, and I'm going to take that up, get that, put that up against like that, and then I'm going to put this up, and then maybe you have to make a few modifications to it. Like about that. So that's going to be mostly it, and another thing you can do is if you have long sides, just comb them down and stuff. So that's done, so let's go back to the room. Okay, now it's time to put the product in, which is one of the more times that it's a little bit harder for people to do, since, you know, it's just kind of hard. Then flip that thing around. Put it down more. So I'm gonna get from the texturizing clay. I put 2 products in, and I only get about this much of the texturizing clay. So I get it in a good right there, about that much. Okay. So now I'm gonna rub that together for a longer period of time, maybe 30 seconds. I like my product being a little bit hot so it stays in there better. Okay, so now I've rubbed it in, I don't know how many seconds that was. And now you don't want to stay what you're doing, you're just going to go. Because texturizing clay is mostly for just framing the bottom of the hairs just to make it stay up. And then now I get my pomade men's solution, and this stuff is like really slippery stuff, so I'm only going to get like that much of it, and I'm going to put that in my hair. And now this is the time that I get it a little bit more formed, but I still don't get it completely formed. When we go back to the bathroom to get it formed completely, and I like some sways in my hair, like that, to get some wavy effect. Get that all in there. Okay, so now let's go to the bathroom, and basically, I don't use as much. I just use this at the beginning just to get, some texture in it, stuff. And then I use this most of the way, which is a particular one that works a little bit better. Okay, now this is like the real deal here. Oh, Ben. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just putting it up. I usually would blow dry my hair, which that gives us more form. And it's not really connecting with me right now. And one thing, if like my hair's not working with me, which is working with me okay, but it's not working with me with 100%. So what I just do is I go, dang, my hair ain't working today. I'd be like, well, see if I can find a cap. And I go, try to look for a cap, and I usually put one on if it's like just not working fine. And now I'm gonna do a little slow-mo thing with Ben on me just walking around in my, and also another good thing to supply a nice fashion tip is wear a watch. Mine isn't like a perfect fashion watch, but it's just like a sporty kind of one. See if I can get it to focus. There we go. Okay. So then I usually wear, since I'm a right-handed, I would always wear it on my left wrist. And I also got this bracelet here. It's just like a leather bracelet, and I think that, to me, that's pretty like, that's pretty fancy, stylish.
And if you want an anti-fashion tip, look at this idiot and his crazy, beat-up, worn bracelet. Hank.
Alright, so now I got my watch on. Oh, crap. Alright, so I'm gonna put... Sorry. So basically what I'm going to be doing after this is just like a little nice clip of me after doing my hair. With that, putting my watch on and looking halfway decent. And in the morning, I do not wake up like this. There's no way I could look like this without doing something to my hair, to my body, to make sure I look halfway decent.
Hey, Ethan, want to show them the little head you worked on a few days ago?
So basically, guys, I'm going to use this in some of my videos. I got this mannequin, and it was a girl at first, and then I turned it into a boy, so the eyebrows kind of look like a girl, and she's got a little bit of makeup on. But get to focus, don't. Sorry, it's not working right now. That's it, and then I got this really cool wavy hair at the top, and it almost looks exactly like me. You put it up, and then I put a hard line in it, right there. So it looks, I'm going to use this in some of my videos, just for like, if you want to look like a nice little haircut. And then also, so guys, this is my setup right here. I got sticky notes on the wall that didn't stick. And so I got this. I'm going to put this right here, and I usually would put like this makeup right here, and then my two things right here, then this, and then this right here. Basically, and I always have a hair tie on me. I don't know why, so if you see that on me, it's because I wear hair ties. And also, just another fashion tip, if your hair, but this wouldn't be on like a school day, never do this on a school day. Like, if your hair is not working out for you, I'd put it in like a little, just a little hair tie. And then I'd put a cap over it, like some type of hat. Just keep that there. And sometimes this even, like, helps the, if you put in, let's say you put the screw stuff in it, and then you get the tenderizing clay and put it in there, and then put it up, it could stabilize your hair better. And so that's what I use, and then I put a cap over it to look halfway decent. And also, basically subscribe. This is a new thing for me, so don't try to, go too far with it. And subscribe, like, comment if you want me to do more of these, because I definitely will. And peace out, guys. Thank you for watching this.